Hello viewers, and welcome back to the Card Mat. I'm going to do a very simple triumph trick for you now, and it's one that I think you can easily grab. It's not hard in it at all. And with saying that, what I need first off is you to pick a card, right? So for spread through, and you pick any card you like, and say you want that one there, why not? Good as any, I suppose. We won't look at that card yet, because what's going to happen is the pack's actually going to find out what your card is. And the way it's going to do it is I'm going to break the pack into about four, well, not into about four, but into four about equal piles. So there's one and two, one more there, there's three and there's four, so they're all about equal. What we'll do is we'll turn the first two over, the second and the fourth over rather. And what I'll do is I'll shuffle these face up ones into these face down ones. I did say it was a triumph trick. So we'll give them a shuffle and get them mixed together. As you can see, they are getting mixed into each other. Now if we take this pack and we shuffle it into this one, get on there, why not, and get that mixed. Then we take this last pack and we'll shuffle it into, well, take this last pack and we'll shuffle this into there. So now the entire pack is a complete and utter mishmash of cards. Right, but I did say the pack was going to help us find out what your card is. And all I've got to do is just click over them. I find that if I spread them out, we find that one suit actually turns itself over. And as you can see, we've got the ace. There here. We've got the 2, we've got the 3, we've got the 4, we got a 5, we got a 6, we've got a 7 which is trying to get away, we've got an 8, we've got a 9, we've got a 10, we've got a queen, and we've got a king. So out of that run of spades, there's only one card which is actually missing, and that just happens to be the Jack of Hearts. That's because I've just seen that. The Jack of Spades. So with any luck, on the turning of this card, oh, new cards, very shiny. Jack of Spades. I did say it was an easy one. If you haven't seen it before and you want to know how it's done, stick around, the tutorial's next. Right, it is a very easy triumph trick. There's no major sleights in it. There is a setup, as you can probably imagine, and the way I do it is I always pick the spades, but you can use any suit you want to. I have it running ace through to king, all in order, and put them together. And I say I always start off with them on the bottom, so that the ace is the bottom card. And it makes it look just a little bit more fairer, because you start off by giving them an overhand shuffle. But when you're getting down to about the last 13, 14 cards, 15 cards, start peeling them off one at a time, so you keep the spades, oh, get back under there, in order on the top. So all you've done is just move them from the bottom to the top and reverse their order. Then you say you want a card selecting, so again you're just breaking off a little packet at the bottom, about 10, 12 cards, bring it to the top and keep it in a little pinky break just at the side. Because now you're going to ask them to pick a card and you just start spreading out. And nobody really takes from the top of the pack anyway, do they? They always delve into the middle. But when you get past that break, you just turn that break into another break. You just start sliding the cards just over the nail of your first finger. So you're just sliding them there then. I'll make sure that they pick a card within the next 13, so they actually pick a spade. And you get that put down and you don't let them look at it. And when you close up, all you're doing is turning this little break back into a little pinky break as you square up. So you've now got them back into a pinky break again. And all you do from there is just transfer that into a thumb break. So you've got a nice big thumb break at the back, and then you do a double undercut. So all you're doing is taking half of the bottom packet and bringing it to the top, then taking everything else below the break and bringing that to the top, and all you've done there is brought all your spades back up to the top, apart from that one which is missing, and you can probably see from there it's the 10. So that's the basis of it. You get the card selected, you bring the spades back to the top. Then you say you're going to need 4 piles. So all you do is just riffle down and you look for the highest spade you've got left. It's usually the king, because usually you get them to pick a card before it. So you're basically just looking for the king of spades. And you break that off into 1 pack. And then you just break a third off what you've got left. And then what you've got left you just basically split into half. And that gives you 4 equalish piles. I mean, that one's got 12 in. So one of them's going to have 40. If you got it right, 2 would have 13 and 1 would have 14. Obviously you've got a card there. Or would it? 12 and 14 is 26. And 26, 52. No. Oh, 2 of them will have 12 in then. Yeah. Well, anyway. Then you turn over your second pile and your fourth pile. And you can show that they're all facing up and they're all facing down. And then you shuffle them together. But make sure you drop your king of spades first. And then riffle them in together. Because then when you close up, you've got, hang on, and finish with a face down card on the top. So you drop a spade first and end with a spade, right? Because then when you turn this packet over, it looks more natural that you're shuffling face down into face up, and it plays on the spectator's mind. That's what they're seeing. They're seeing the cards getting mixed up. And you push them together. Now they're just seeing, as I say, face up going into face down and face up going into face down. But don't forget you had your spades facing down and the next pile was facing up. And so they went in together, so your spades are facing down. And because you covered the bottom card, you turn them over. No, you didn't cover the bottom card, you turn them over so that then the spades are facing up and the next pile is facing down. So you see what I mean? And now again, you turn the pack over. So you got a face down card and a face up card getting shuffled in together. But you're just going to turn the spades back facing down again. And so you're dealing another face up pack into the spades. Drop one of them cards first and then riffle them in and try and finish on one of them cards. So when you close it up, you've got face up there and you've got face down there again. But as I say, basically all you've done is dealt 3 packs into the spades. Well, say 3 face up packs into face down spades. That's what you've done. So then you turn the packet over. So you've got the cards facing down. So you know all the non-spades are facing down. Well, you do a little click or whatever you want to do. And then you just spread them out. And you look through and you can see that you've got the ace. You can see you've got the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the 5 and the 6 and the 7 and the 8 and the 9. You've got the jack, the queen and the king, but there's no 10. So you know that the 10 is their card. As I did in the performance, I always pull them out and put them down. So you've got all the cards below the chosen one there, the face down one there, and anything which is above it on the other side, like that. So that when you turn that card over, it's actually in place then. Just makes the effect look better because it's all there in numerical order. I say it is a quite easy triumph trick. No real sleights, as long as you can do pinky break, thumb break. Anybody can do a double undercut, there's nothing to that at all. and you can do a table riffle. That's all you need to know. So go and have fun with it, hopefully, and I'll see you later.